Numbers reveal themselves when you are in alignment with their energy. They're not always sent from the angelic realm as we're been led to believe. They are also sent to us by our higher self, which dwells in the same state of consciousness as the angelic realm. Hello and welcome. I'm Sara Bachmeier, the author of Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and The Path of a Wounded Healer. Liberation is for the asking. Being vigilant to numbers opens doors to your intuitive process by offering a sense of mystery and magic through your spiritual insight. They act as a universal beacon to get your attention and to give you a sense of oneness and connection. They appear on digital devices, license plates, receipts, in our dreams, addresses, phone numbers, even dice, playing cards, bank accounts, and when you see the number of animals or birds gathered together, when you witness their presence, it's never random and always on purpose. You would not be aware of them if they did not have a special meaning for you. Sometimes they appear to serve as a reminder that you are connected to the universe and give you that moment feeling of awesome that you deserve. You're never given anything beyond your comprehension and current abilities. And this is true with all spiritual paths and practices. If your higher self, angels, and your guides are sending you a message through the energy of numbers, it's never going to be complicated. It's always simple. And it is often the habit of our human mind and ego to make things a little bit more difficult than what it needs to be. When you align with your authentic truth, you see numbers as light codes, and you learn to understand and speak the language of numbers. The meaning of numbers always work in the present moment. When you see and feel numbers, ask yourself, what was I just thinking about? And if you can pinpoint the topic of your current thoughts, you will have the subject matter that you're intended to work with. It's not always easy, but when you practice and you get in the habit of being in the present moment or researching your thoughts when you see numbers, it gets a little easier. They align with your higher self and they lead you to what you are doing or perceiving, but on a much higher level or plane of thought. You see numbers from where you're at spiritually and not necessarily how you think things should be. We often project an impossible task from numbers by making things complicated. And at this point, you can see and hear your angels shake their heads and say, not again. They missed it. They missed the message again. If you don't know what they mean to you, how can someone else interpret them for you? Think about that. Cultivate trust in your ability to understand the secret language of numbers. Trust your intuition. There are three main avenues that numbers can be perceived as a warning, a confirmation, or guidance. Let's look at these occurrences. When numbers come to you as guidance, it is in the form of encouragement. You may have a great idea or a new project to work on, but you let it go because it appears to be too complicated and you don't really know where to start. Or maybe you're not sure how to manifest it in the physical world. Whenever you see numbers as encouragement or guidance, the universe is giving you a green light to proceed. When you receive numbers as a confirmation, it can appear a lot like guidance, but in this case, it'll come to you as a spiritual message that you're getting the thumbs up to confirm that the way that you are currently doing something is the correct course of action to take. You may have wondered if you're going in the right direction with your ideas, your plans, or your goals. And the numbers come to you as a spiritual message and confirmation that yes, you are on the right path. Okay, the less popular of the three. When you receive numbers as a warning, it is more in line with a life challenge. Since numbers are neither good nor bad, but energy subject to interpretation, you are attracting the energy of numbers as a reminder for you to get into alignment with your higher self. You may have become sidetracked in an area in your life that has taken up way too much of your time, your effort, and your energy. And maybe you've fallen off balance with your higher self. The numbers in this case are redirecting your course of perception and action. They are telling you that if you continue in your present situation, you will run into some problems. The numbers that you see at this point are telling you where you need to establish a healthier balance and focus. So I have devised a simple one-word description of each number in hopes to help you decode their meaning when you see them. These are light code words used to trigger the state of consciousness of your higher self and the angelic realm. And of course, the message is open for interpretation depending on your personal situation. So, number one, the code word is conduit. Number two, unity. Number three is the messenger. Number four is order. Number five is transformation. Number six is boundaries. Number seven is integration. Number eight is balance. Number nine is wisdom. And then I go into the master numbers. So master number 11 is transcendence. Master number 22 is endurance. Master number 33 is healing. The code word for master number 44 is invention. And the code word for master number 55 is seeker. Numbers are energy, light codes, and vibrations. They carry a unique frequency that is universal in nature. As you evolve higher into the dimensions, you will be able to determine which message is meant for you. Is it a warning, a challenge, or a confirmation, spiritual message, or guidance, encouragement, and how to use it or utilize it to your advantage? As you learn to vibrate on a much higher frequency, synchronicity follows you. You're able to materialize your thoughts almost instantly, and you're aware of your light and your power. And this is why it is important to establish a quality of living that reflects integrity, compassion, and honesty. We have all spent lifetimes where we dabbled in negativity and dark magic, but we're now at a turning point to start to make choices that benefit our connection to a higher source and leave our lower self behind. Now is the time to gratify your personal power for the greater cause. It's time to wield your spiritual abilities to go beyond magic and demonstrate miracles. We all carry the potential to achieve greatness and produce never seen before perfection. It takes practice, experience, courage, and conviction to be our higher self in action. Raise your awareness to allow numbers to guide you forward and onward towards your true life path and purpose. So I'm going to do a quick recap because I just gave you a lot of information. You will always attract the meaning of numbers from where you are currently and spiritually. Your higher self, angels, and guides will not give you a message that you do not intuitively understand. So don't rack your brain. Think simplicity. They do. They work in simple ways and never beyond your comprehension. The meaning and number of numbers come in three forms of acknowledgement. These are the main meaning of numbers. Okay, the warning, which is a life challenge, confirmation, which is a spiritual message, and they come as guidance, which will always bring encouragement. Utilize your intuition to choose which one of the three categories you're receiving. For instance, if you're working on a plan to save money and you're seeing the number 2, which is unity, it could be encouragement and spiritual guidance. Ask yourself, how can this plan serve the greatest good for all? Because we're implementing unity. Do I need to tithe or donate money to demonstrate my ability to attract abundance? Will my plan bring people together or separate them? Now, if you're diligently working on a project that is going well, but you may have some doubts and wonder if you should involve others to help you achieve your plan, your goal, your idea. And then you find yourself attracting the number 7, which is integration. You may perceive this sign or number as a confirmation and spiritual message that you are correct and proceeding perfectly in harmony by integrating more people in the process of finalizing your project. Or if you've been staggering on a particular situation, then it has not been emotionally healthy and you're not really focused in the present moment. So you keep seeing the number 5, which is transformation. It may come as a challenge or a warning signal. It may be telling you that if you continue to proceed in the direction that you're currently going, there may be problems ahead. At this point, you want to ask yourself, how can I raise my vibration and energy to transform confusion into clarity? And then wait for the answer and do the next best right action. So I've given you some thoughts to ponder upon, and I hope this video has been insightful. Please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting below. I always love to get your feedback. If you would like to learn more about Egyptian numerology, you can reach me at my website at www.egyptiannumerology.org. And you can subscribe to my newsletter and join our free community Facebook group. Now, I've left several links below if you're interested in scheduling a service with me or a reading. And I think there's some other links for my blog and some pre-recorded courses. But anyway, check it out. I hope all of you have an amazing month full of health, peace, and joy. Namaste.